Hey guys, Mur-Lock 68 here. Hope you guys are doing well today. Yep, still going through these packages. Got one sitting here that I want to open and see what's available here for us to pick. Even though I've got this mountain here, it still needs to be done. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, yeah. So this is a lock that I ordered. It's a Corbin master ring. Very old lock. It's got 2 patents on it, according to this. I'll just give you guys a view of it. 1907 and 1909. Looks like this one may have been opened, but you could see the patents. And I've been looking for one of these, but this one came with a catch. I knew that the key did not work, which was kind of disappointing. The seller, I mean, the key fits beautifully, just doesn't open the lock. So the owner was pretty adamant that he was not sure if it was the original key, and I have no way of knowing it because there are no markings on the lock. There is a number on the back of the key, but unfortunately it doesn't open. So what it is the master ring. You can see it there. Now if I put the key in, I'm not sure you'll be able to see it on camera. The core and that ring are both moving right now, which means when you're picking it, you either have to pick it fully to one shear line or the other, one pin off, and you're in trouble. You're not going to open the lock. So, well, that being said, I heard they can be pretty challenging. I've always wanted to get one, have one in my possession. I have it. I wish I had the key for it, but I don't have a key. And 50 millimeters, 9mm shackle, 8.78 to be exact. Fairly hefty, coming in at yeah, just under 12 ounces, guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful lock. I'm going to try to get into it today. So like I said, it has 2 shear lines and operating in a master ring shear line. So I don't know if I can get into it or not, but we're going to give it a try. Here we go. I believe it's a 5-pinner. I don't know if they had 6-pin variants of these. Just the fact that the patents are so old was enough to want to add one of these to my collection. And got a little movement on the core. But again, we have two shear lines that we could be hitting, and if you're one off, then it's not going to happen. Okay, so I was just checking. I do have great tension. The lock looks free. A little bit after hitting pin 2, a little bit of a false set. That was another pin, some small movement on the core. Very interesting design. There's another, that was pin 4, a nice quick, and that one's definitely set. Okay. Got a binder here in pin 2. Got a pretty good turn on the core there. The thing about getting locks without keys is you run the risk. You don't know if the lock, if the lock works. But props to the seller. He made it clear that and I was able to get it. That's awesome. That is awesome, especially with 2 shear lines. That is just awesome to be able to get that one. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to lock it back up, and I'm going to test another vulnerability here with these master rings. And you can tell that it may not have been open for a while just by looking at that shackle there. There's the keyway. It opened very nicely. It does have the spring-loaded locking pawl, but the tolerances look pretty tight. So now what I want to show, I'm going to lock that back up. What I want to show is that that this is shimmable from the outside, but not shimmable at the core, shimmable at the master ring. So if I put it here, you're not getting it in, but I believe from here, right there, above the master ring line, I think we should be able to get into it. So what I'm going to do is grab a rake and see if I can work that shim in. I don't know if it'll work or not. use a pick instead of a rake and just make my way down. I have a thinner rake here somewhere, and of course I can't find it. This one looks a little bit tight in here. You've got that double warding there. That warding is not easy, but since I was able to pick it, I'm just gonna take my time here and see if we can get it this way. Just gonna pull that out a little bit. So the shim, like I said, is just above the master ring. Try a different shim. Shim there that's is fairly thick. Let me try this one here. Let's see how that goes. I did have it, but it looks like my shim slid off to the side. Shit. Look at that. I had that shim all the way in. Oh, that sucks. I should have cut a V into it, but it's a little bit slippery in there. And I was able to get it, guys. Oh, shit. Got the core turned all the way here. Huh. Isn't that interesting? I've got this core turned counterclockwise. So unless I missed one pin, so what I'm gonna do, it did not open. So, that was interesting. And there we go. Master ring, Corbin, shimmed. Took a little while, but we got it done, guys. So I must have missed the last pin there. Again, a beautiful lock. I may be talking to, because I want it professionally done, I may be talking to Paul Springhead on this one to help me out. The patents are there, pretty clear. There are several patents on there, so I want to keep this in my collection. So I was glad I was able to SPP it and shim it from the master ring side. Again, the core shear line is not shimmable. It's the master ring line that was shimmable. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you very much for all your support.